Hello there, channel members, friends, and followers from around the world. This is Q8 Pilot, your host for tonight's show. It is 1800 Zulu, 2100 hours local time here in Kuwait City, Kuwait, where this live stream is being broadcasted to you. Want to welcome all of you guys to this stream. Rand Cooley, my friend, welcome aboard. Glad to have you with us. Yahya, how are you doing, my friend? I hope you are well. And actually, our flight today to Amman, Queen Alia International Airport in Jordan was my choice. I just happened to like the route and decided to go and get the scenery by Thai models for Queen Alia Airport. And here we are this evening. Good evening to you, Badger. Welcome aboard. Crystal, welcome aboard, my friend. Erhan Gongor, welcome aboard. Flight in service. Thank you very much, sir, for being here and for your continued support. Stefanos, hello, my friend. Welcome. James Saad El Hanadi, welcome aboard. Thorsten Ferrer, hello, my friend. Welcome aboard. Papa Justify, good evening to you, sir. KC, hello, my friend. Welcome aboard. Glad to have you here with us. Bill Barrett, welcome. And we have also Coinator, welcome aboard. German, hello, my friend. Alex Aviation, welcome aboard, guys. Glad to have you here for this live stream today, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to be flying the Flight Factor Boeing 767-400ER based on popular vote. And we are going to be doing so from Antalya International Airport to Queen Alia in Amman, Jordan. So, without further ado, let's hop into the cockpit and get things ready for our flight. First, of course, you can see the beautiful, cockpit that is very close in design to the 777. It's kind of a hybrid between the 767 and the 777. And I think Flight Factor has done a very good job with this aircraft. In fact, I think this is their best work to date. In terms of the texturing. The exteriors could use some work in my view, but overall I think the aircraft is pretty well textured and it's got some depth in terms of system simulation as well. So hopefully today I'll be able to show you everything there is to see aboard this aircraft. Mika, hello my friend, welcome aboard. Glad to have you here. And we have also with us Air Kibris 001. Hello my friend, welcome aboard. Glad to have you with us during this live stream. Mark K, hello, my friend. Welcome aboard. I have the extended, but not the 400, as I've since switched to MSFS. There's a good 767 coming, freeware 767 coming for Microsoft Flight Simulator. Alex, hello, my friend. Welcome aboard. Kakaku, hello, my friend. Welcome. Glad to have you here. And we have also Ditech. Hello, my friend. Welcome aboard. All right. Let's go ahead and get things ready. We're going to bring up the iPad. And there are a few things. I'll keep you guys, of course, as always, updated with the latest channel news updates and what I'm planning to do. I'll tell you guys that it's been very, very hectic at work. It's been extremely stressful. Another very stressful week. But, hey, I'm relaxing with you guys this evening. So nothing better than being with you guys as a relaxation. It's the time. It's my time. That's my time. Yeah. All right. So we're going to go to operations. We're going to go to the ground. We'll make sure stairs, GPU, fuel truck, passenger bus, and the loader units are connected. And we're going to bring up our Avi tab. And we're going to go to, let's see here, up one, up one, up one. And we're going to go to the output. We're going to go to the OFP, Operation Flight Plan, and this is our flight today from Antalya International to Queen Alia International in Amman, Jordan. Perfect. We're going to go straight to the weight and balance and start populating the information in the FMC. So let's see here. All right, so passengers 263, 26, hang on one second. 263. Excellent. And the cargo is 7,700 kilos. That's 7.7 tons of cargo. Large aircraft. The fuel today is 12.5. So 12,500 kilos of fuel or 12.5 tons. and we're going to click on Optimize CG, or Center of Gravity, and now we have everything looking good here in terms of our weight and balance. We're going to say load, and now as you can see, the aircraft is loading, and we are good to start with the cockpit preparation. All right, let's head over to the overhead panel. And first thing first, we're going to turn on the battery. Battery is on. Standby power to auto. We're going to turn on the APU generator. Bus ties are on auto. Utility buses on. And the APU can now be started. So we're just going to take it there. Excellent. While the APU is starting, we're going to arm the emergency lights. Everything here is good. The fuel is 6.2, 6.3, that's 12.5. That's exactly what we have entered, and we can leave the lights for now. Position lights we can turn on, and we're going to come up here and set the window heat. Non-smoking signs. Actually, we'll leave those.
It seems to be a bit chilly in the cabin.
All right, we're gonna get rid of this guy in a minute, but
Thank you for the last MFS 2020 video. It helps me tremendous with my RTX 4090.
Oh, Tech, thank you very much for coming with a super chat. 10, is that Swiss francs? I'm not sure what the currency is, but thank you very much for your super chat. And you are most welcome. I am glad that it has worked out for you. Steve, 1927, hello, my friend. Welcome aboard. Glad to have you here with us. All right. So looks like the APU is now available. Let's see. Yep. We have power to the aircraft. Excellent. So now we can turn on the fasten seatbelt and non-smoking signs. We're going to set the cabin altitude control to auto. And we're going to set the forward cabin, all the air conditioning system here to the auto position. All right, and trim air is on. Recirc fans are on. And we're going to turn on, we'll leave the packs on auto. Yeah, those in auto. Isolation valves are all on. And APU bleed is turned on. And now you can hear the APU starting. Let's set the adheres to nav mode on all three adheres switches. Excellent. We'll worry about the rest of it here a little later on, and we are now ready to program the MACH-2 or the FMS. All right, so let's bring up the FMS. I'm kind of mixed up there with the Airbus terminal. It does say MACH-2, as a matter of fact. MCDU. Yeah. All right. That's fine. Hello, my friend. HD Simulation, welcome aboard. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Swiss francs, thank you very much, Ditech, for your 10 Swiss francs super chat. Very generous of you, sir. Thank you very much. I appreciate it very much. All right, let's go to the FMC position in it. We are at Lima Alpha Tango India. No, that's not right. Lima Tango Alpha India. And now we can select this position here and enter it. Excellent. We're going to go to the route, and what we can do is just enter Oscar Juliet Alpha India. That's Queen Alia, and we go to the company route, and as you can see now we have it. So guys, just for those of you who are interested in, they don't want to enter the entire flight plan and they just want to use a company route, there is an option in SimToolkit Pro to extract the flight plan in the 767 format. So you need to just select that and make sure that it is placed in the co-route folder of your 767 aircraft. All right, we're going to go to the departure. We're going to bring up our AviTab. We're going to bring AviTab once more and go to our flight plan and the flight plan here. So we are departing today through the Tom B1 Charlie. So next page, and where's the Tom B1 Charlie? Lots of SIDS here at Antalya. Tom B1 Charlie, probably the next one. There we go. Tom B1 Charlie, runway 36 right is selected, and the route is loaded, so that's good. All right. And then we're going to go to the route, and we're then selecting the arrival. And the arrival is going to be the Ralna 2 Alpha. So let's go and look for the Ralna 2 Alpha, which is this one here. And we are performing an ILS approach runway 26 right over at Queen Alia. And the transition is Quebec Alpha Alpha. Now to make sure that this is the right one, all you need to do is go to the end of your flight plan. Oh, come on. All right. So that's not it. We'll go to the next page. Maybe the previous page. All right. So if you look here, the very last fix in your star is Quebec Alpha Alpha, and this is what it shows here. So we're going to select that one, route, activate, and execute. Flight number today is, we can go back to our flight plan, and it's Turkish Airlines 1180. All right, perfect. So everything is done here, and we can now proceed to the performance in it and or performance initialization. We have our gross weight, 0 fuel weight, and the reserve is going to be, we can come here to the alternate, let's see, and reserves 2.7, and that's about 2, so that's 3, I'll say 3 and 2, that's about 5. Cruise altitude for this flight is 37,000 feet, so 370, and the cost index is 156. Right, cruise wind is 264.74, 264.74. Excellent. Thrust limit, we're just going to leave things the way they are. Let's go to takeoff. We're going to do flaps 5 for the departure. Center of gravity is 19%, a trim of 3.9, and we're going to turn on our speeds here. And we have a V rotate of 149 and V2 of 158. Let's set our altitude to 37,000 feet, which is our final cruise altitude for this flight today. 37 is set, and we're going to turn on flight directors on both sides. And excellent. So everything here is set. We're going to go to the legs page, leave that here. We're going to come to the next FMC. We're going to set this one on VNAV, so that's the climb. And we are good. Excellent. Auto brake to reject a takeoff. And let's go ahead and continue with the rest. We're going to go ahead and turn on the yaw dampers. And we're going to turn on the... they turn these on? Yeah, right. And then we're going to turn on our hydraulic pumps. All right, perfect. Everything is looking good here. Let me just switch here so you guys can see better. We don't need the external power. Left engine continuous, that can remain off for the time being. Let's go ahead and turn on the fuel pumps. And everything's good here, everything's good here, everything's good here. We're going to put the packs on the off position for engine start. Excellent. And we are now ready to call the pushback truck and push out of our position. All right, let's remove the Avi tab, and we're going to go to better pushback.
Ground to cockpit, please show me where you want to go.
All right, we want to go right here. All right.
Ground to cockpit, tow is driving up.
All right, let's bring up our iPad real quick, and we're going to go to the airplane, and we're going to close all the doors, and then we're going to go to the ground, and we're going to also close and remove all the ground elements. All right, there we go. Pushback truck in operation. And let's take a look here at the outside. And there you have it. There is a little bit of resemblance with the 777 from the inside, but from the outside, I don't think it looks much like the 777. I mean, I don't know. That's what I see. We need our altimeter. So let me just bring up. Here, let's go to the weather real quick. And the current altimeter
Okay, all doors and
1006.
hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
All right, 1006 is the altimeter. Excellent. That is set. A 777 is just a fat 767. Yep, you can see it that way. Yep.
Delivery, contact 509.
Ollie Head 78. Hello, my friend. Welcome aboard. Anyone know what version of Better Pushback to use? The latest version doesn't work for me. There is a new version for X-Plane 12, which was made available with Sim Update 8, I believe, Beta Update 8. I wasn't sure if he asked us to release the parking brakes or not. No, not yet. The aircraft's still being lifted. I think they've done a good job there.
Bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Yeah, I mean, it does look very good in terms of the texture work there. Yeah, right. Parking brake released.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
Right, looks like there's an incoming aircraft there coming to land. All right, we're clear to start our engines, so we're going to select engine number 2 or the right engine first. We're going to go to ground, and we should see the engine spooling here. As you can see, oil pressure is rising. All right, and let's give it fuel. I don't think the pushback truck is doing anything. All right, 3.2. Yeah, pushback is not moving. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So this time it's not going to work. Yeah, so that's okay. We're just going to come to better pushback, and we're going to say stop the push.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
All right. We'll just taxi out.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
All right, what to do? All right, so we're going to come back here, and we are going to turn on the left and right in the generators. So we'll make sure those are on. And you can see the right generator is already on because the engine is running. Excellent. And let's go ahead and start the engine, the second engine now. Or the left engine. All right, doesn't work really. Now, if you look at the textures in close proximity, I think you'll see a lot of flaws in the texturing with this aircraft. Though I think they've done a good job, and with the frequent updates, I think we really saw a lot of improvement. But I still think that it could look better.
Has been removed. Hand signal will be on the left. We'll see you next time.
Power back, yeah. Maybe I won't use this version, better pushback. Yeah, the ATC that comes with X-Plane isn't great. No, it's not. No, it's not. All right. So looks like we have a, we can just give it fuel here. Right, we have the right engine also running. We should be able, now with this aircraft, by the way, I've noticed that it's so difficult to get it moving off the ground. While you're on the ground, it's very difficult to move the aircraft. And I personally think it's a bug, but I don't know. It looks like we have one disco. We have a couple, so let's clear those real quick. We have that. And route discontinuity. Why is that so? All right, let me just put this one here. In fact, what we'll do is we'll just put that there. All right, execute. Excellent. Insufficient fuel. It always says that. Always. Though, what we see here is 12.4. That should be sufficient for the flight. Yeah. All right. Let's go ahead and turn on our packs. Pack to auto, and we're going to turn on the engine bleeds. APU can go off, and the APU can go off here as well. So APU bleeds are off, and everything else is looking good. All right. Zero parking FMC message. Yeah, it's complaining about the fuel. And I'm not sure why it keeps complaining about the fuel. We have, I think, sufficient fuel for the flight. All right, parking brake is set. We're going to turn on LNAV and VNAV. And we are good to go. Well, I'll tell you what, guys. We'll deal with the fuel situation while we're up in the air if it happens to be an issue. And I've been in real 767. It's a lot more clunky and metallic than this. Probably so, yeah. Furry MLG, hello, my friend. Welcome aboard. Glad to have you here. ATC files you into a mountain sometimes. Yeah, they do. They do that in X-Plane 12 as well. Yeah. Do you think the 767-400ER is worth upgrading from the 300-300ER version? Well, that's a good question. And personally, so this one actually looks very different from... so in terms of the performance data, watch this, how much power I have to give for the aircraft to start actually moving. Yeah. So it is very different from the... yeah, it's still not moving. Now it's starting moving. Yeah, for some reason it takes so much thrust to get the aircraft to move. And I'm not sure why. But, yeah. Alright, so at least we can get it to move. That's the most important thing. Alright, here we go. Let's go ahead and turn on the runway turn-off lights. Red beacon. Alright, perfect.
Due to operational reasons, your initial has been cancelled. Clearance on board.
Very nice wings there on the 767. They're quite large. They remind me a lot of the 777. Right, approaching the runway here. And we are going to turn the terrain on this side. We'll put the weather on the first officer side. And let's set our flaps. Flaps 5 for departure. And by the way, you should not lower the flaps while taxiing, but you know, we're in a sim, so we get away with a few things. We're going to set the auto throttle. And by the way, the toga button is this little screw here that you see. This airport is a default airport, yes. So the Antalya airport is default. Let's go ahead and set TCAS to TARA. Oops. Come on. Why is it not doing what it's supposed to do? There we go. Much better. All right. Right, we're pretty much ready to go. We're going to turn on our landing lights, and the anti-collision lights, red and white, are now on, and everything else is looking good. All right, perfect. Again, notice how much power, how much thrust we're applying, and we're still standstill. I'm using the honeycomb alpha. Alright, here we go. Excellent. All right, we're lined up and ready to go. And we're going to go to toga. The interior sounds are not very good in my view, but they're okay. $80 knots checked.
So we can accept Papa 5 for 34 in that's the departure in
After 69 confirmed, clear to Roma Airport via Papa 5 departure flight 100 and maintain flight level 15.
Wow, it took us the entire runway. All right, P1 and rotate.
Papa 5 departure flight plan route.
Positive rate of climb. Gear is going up.
Expecting 380, squawk 3647. Good day, 69.
Good day, 69.
Here is a wing view for you guys. Wow, look at that. That looks pretty nice. Alright, he's gonna start bothering us now. Right, let's go ahead and engage Command A. Why can't you lower flaps while taxiing? I just read it somewhere that you're not supposed to do that. Right, we continue now to climb, speed check, flaps up. I do like the wing views there. I do like the wings of any Boeing. They just look great, I think. Right, we continue our climb now to 38,000 feet. Right, now this guy is going to drive us crazy.
Say, sir, is there any? Yes, yes,
I regret to inform you that a chief flight attendant has been killed.
All right. I wish Flight Factor would just remove this because it's very annoying and really serves no purpose. This, you know, PA announcements that, you know, cabin is cold, cabin is this, cabin is that. I always end up executing the, you know, the flight attendant. Yeah, Turkish Airlines, absolutely. How long is the flight today? About 1 hour and 20 minutes or so. Yeah, the flight attendant was killed. Right, we continue to climb, and here's a look at the outside. And as you can see, this is the default mesh, default terrain textures, default airport, default everything except for the aircraft, of course, which is payware. But yeah, this actually looks pretty decent. The sounds are not that great in my view. Alright, keep saying insufficient fuel. And if we look at our fuel, we have 11.5, which should be sufficient. But anyway, we'll just if necessity dictates, we can always come here. So that's 1 hour, about 1 hour and 14 minutes. Right, let's do this because it's gonna keep bothering us. So I'm just gonna say done, apply. There we go. We have more fuel now. See, sometimes you get to cheat in the sim, which is cool. Just drop the number in the reserve field. That could be it. Yeah, those of you asking about equipment, etc., ask on Discord. Yeah, thank you very much, Rand. Did Turkish Airline actually operate the 764? I would think so. I don't know, to be honest. Yeah, I have no clue if if it was actually in operation there. Thanks, Bill. I'll consider that next time. Yeah. Appreciate it. All right, so we continue our climb to 37,000 feet, our final cruise altitude, and just as a quick reminder of FS Expo 2023 in Houston, Texas, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who are new and haven't heard the news, the Q8 Pilot Channel is a platinum sponsor of the Expo, and I do have a booth reserved for the channel over there. A few of you guys here with us, Rand and Stan, are both delegates of the channel during the Expo as well, for those of you who do not know. And yeah, I really am looking forward to it. It should be good fun, and I hope to, if you are there, please make sure that you stop by and say hello. I really am looking forward to meeting all the you know, the people behind Navigraph, behind Infinite Flights, Laminar, Orbex, without a doubt. So yeah, I really am very much looking forward to the event. UKI Sim, hello my friend, welcome aboard. Thank you very much, sir. Glad to have you here. I've continued the climb now. Approaching 10,000 feet. Let's go ahead and kill the lights. Alright, and we can kill the runway turn-off lights as well, and everything else is looking in tip-top shape. Perfect. On the looks like the video I've made on the 5 tips for you know, removing stutters in Microsoft Flight Simulator, I still am getting really comments from some folks which I really don't know what to make of. So they go to the video without trying the settings. Oh, you have a 4090, of course your sim isn't going to stutter, and you have an, you know, a 139K and this and that, and some other comments saying, oh, you should, you know, put a disclaimer that this is you know, only for NVIDIA cards. All sorts of just really what do I call those comments? And some actually are, the vast majority, by the way, have reported either, most of them, most of the people who were objective in their comments have said that, you know, that it has worked wonders for them. So I'm very happy. Very few said that, you know, they tried the settings out and it didn't work out for them. And that's what I say in the very beginning of the video, that it's not for everyone. It may not work depending on your setup. But flight and service, I'm glad it worked for you, my friend. My friend started working as a co-pilot at Turkish Airlines last week. Oh, cool. That's very cool. Huge help for me, Bill Barrett. Oh, I'm glad it has helped you, Bill. That's very comforting to know. So, so yeah, I mean, some of the comments just really got on my nerves. It's like, you guys, you know, you put these comments out, just go and try the settings for God's sake. And if it does work for you, then say it worked. If it doesn't, say, I mean, it doesn't really matter what card I have. And I'll tell you guys, I'll be very frank and tell you that even with the RTX 4090, I used to sometimes get stutters. Yeah, I used to get them. And so with the introduction of those settings, they're gone. They're completely gone, and the sim is just butter smooth. And yeah, it may not work for you. That's okay, but just be objective in, you know, in whatever you say. I mean, don't come and tell me that didn't work. You know, you have this and you have that, and you haven't even tried anything. So, all right, let's set this to standard. All right, standard barrel is set and cross-checked. Burger Pops, hello my friend, welcome aboard. What is your favorite Boeing aircraft? That would be the 777-300ER. That is my absolute favorite. I'm glad it worked for you as well, Badger, and thank you, sir, for your support. Paulo, how are you doing, my friend? Welcome aboard. Glad that has worked for you as well. And ladies and gentlemen, we have with us Carl Childers in the house. Welcome, Carl. Edward, how are you doing, my friend? Have you tried the new Simple ATC? It was a free download with X-Chatter. Now, if so, what do you think? I haven't tried it, no. But I will. And thanks for the tip. Will Smith, hello, my friend. Welcome aboard. Glad to have you. William Colbert, hello, my friend. Welcome aboard. All right, we are at 20,000 for 37,000 and continue our climb. Let's take a quick look at the outside here. And we are now exiting Turkish airspace. There we go. We can take a look at where we are, right there. That's us right here, and that's where we're heading, to Queen Alia International. So when we were going to actually fly over the state of Israel here, Palestine, the West Bank, and then we're going to make the turn towards the runway. All right. Here is a wing view for you guys for your viewing pleasure. And I think the clouds are really, you know, in this last update, I think they made some good progress there with the clouds. Still not 100% in my view, and they still probably need work, but I think they look quite reasonable. That's the right word. Right, we continue the climb. We might use a little bit of time compression a little later on. 737 or A320 and why? Well, Daniel, look, for me, I'm a Boeing guy, okay? I am a Boeing guy all the way, and I prefer I prefer Boeing. So yeah, Boeing all the time. Mossy, hello, my friend. Welcome aboard. How's the performance doing? I've been flying MSFS all the time, so I'm curious. Performance is pretty good in X-Plane, yeah, depending on the aircraft, the scenery. James, hello, my friend. Welcome aboard. Do you like the 777-300R over the Zibo mod? So a 737, you mean? Yeah, I prefer the 777-300ER. It's my favorite Boeing aircraft, for sure. Isn't there a version 2 777 incoming from Flight Factor? Yes, that is what I've heard, and they've shown some screenshot of it. I'm not sure how is the development progressing on that aircraft, but yes, you are right. There is a version 2 coming out of the 777. So in terms of real life, a little bit of updates for you guys. So this year is going to be a very busy year for me. For one, I am of course attending Flight Sim Expo in June, but in September I have to take my daughter to the UK to begin her college studies. She's going to be studying medicine, and of course, so it's a requirement in the UK because my daughter, at the time she graduates high school, she will be under the age of 18, and so the university in the UK requires the legal guardian to accompany the student if they are under the age of 18. So I will have to go with her and make sure she's all settled, and do the rentals apartment, and make sure she's okay, open the bank account, and do all that good stuff for her. And yeah, sometimes you think back and I just tell myself, I wish I've had that sort of treatment when I went to the U.S. But yeah, it's our time is very different from their time, I guess. So yeah, and then I'm also very very close to my to my kids, and so I really do spare no effort in making their lives as much as I can. I try to give them the very best of everything. So I try to give them everything that will help them and equip them to face life and face the difficult journey ahead of them. And so yeah, so it's going to be very busy because of that. And then my other daughter, so the younger one, so number 3, is this is her last year as well in high school. I think next year she's doing the GSC. I forget all this. The British schools are very difficult. My kids go to a British school, so they've got so many different things there. So yeah, it's going to be very busy year. This is my sister last year of high school too. Oh, Mika, yeah. So that is going to occupy a lot. So I'll have a lot on my mind towards the end of the year. Of course, in terms of the channel, I will continue to create content, do the live streams, and probably during my travel period, what I plan to do, even for the June travel, I will create some content that will be automatically scheduled, and it will release at certain intervals while I'm away, just to kind of keep you guys entertained and keep the good stuff coming, if you will. GCSE, thank you very much, Darren. That's the one. That's what she's doing this year. The world revolves around our children. I really understand you. Best wishes to you, Captain. Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate it. Yeah, that's what it's supposed to be like. I mean, our parents have done everything for us, and now it's our turn to give our children the best of the best. The best experience, the best education, the best life can offer, to the best of our abilities. And I think that is my goal in life is just to. I see. The thing is, there's no one in life that you want to be better than you except for your children. That's the saying that we have here back home. So yeah, and I hope that I can give them everything they want, everything they desire, to face their journey. So I'm not gonna live their lives for them, but I'll try to, as much as possible, give them everything they need to have maybe an easier ride than I did, and maybe an easier ride than their grandpa or my dad did. So yeah. Will you do military flights in the future? Furry MLG. That's a good question. I personally don't like combat, so I don't like conflict. And this also is very much depicted in my style of content creation. I don't like DCS. I've done a very few videos on DCS just to show the fidelity of some of the aircraft, but I'm not into that sort of thing. To me it's too violent. I know it gets your adrenaline going, and when you fire rockets and things like that. It's just never been my cup of tea. I don't enjoy it, and I think it just it's something I don't enjoy, and hence the answer is no. I will not be doing any combat or anything like that. Do you know what a small update for MSFS today was? I did not receive any update, so I don't know. I fired up the sim right before actually we right before this flight, before the stream, and no, I haven't received any notification for an update. Maybe I'll try afterwards, after the stream, but so far, no, I haven't received anything. Good morning, Phil Walker from Australia. Hello, my friend. Welcome aboard. Glad to have you here with us. What about military transport? Yeah, military transport I'll do for sure. Here's, again, look at the nice wing view. By the way, for some reason, this 767 has a little bit of stutters here in X-plane. And I'm not sure why, but yeah, I can definitely detect the stuttering every now and then with this aircraft. I only have it with this aircraft, by the way. But yeah, we are at 37,000 feet, and everything is looking good. Right. All right, so if we look here and we go to VNAV, let's see here, progress. Yeah, we're still quite away from our destination or the top of descent. So, all right, so what I'm going to do, folks, just in the interest of time, is we're going to use a little bit of time compression. And hopefully it won't crash the sim, but I think it would make sense to use just a little bit of time compression here to speed things up a little bit. It's a long flight over the ocean, so there isn't really much to see. So what we'll do is we'll use a little bit of time compression there to reduce the flight time. First of 3 aircraft and avionics updates on MSFS. Oh, really? I haven't gotten a notification that there is an update. So maybe the update actually rolls back to different regions at different times, just to manage the load. So maybe I'll get it later on. Oh, that's you're very lucky, Carl and Rand. You've been on the C5s, huh? Wow, that's cool. What makes me fly the PMDG aircraft more than anything is the auto time compression. That means I can do longer flights, and IMO, it's not unrealistic. Yeah, I mean, I hear you. IFR Captain, hello, my friend. Welcome aboard. Copter Ed, hello, my friend. Welcome. Can you ask X-Raft, I need the new Embraer E-Jets, please? Well, you'll have to excuse me, IFR Captain, on that. I normally don't do that, so I do apologize, but hopefully the aircraft will be released soon, and you'll be able to enjoy it, hopefully. Look here left, below, Captain. I'm waving to you from Cyprus. Hey, hello, my friend from Cyprus. And there, ladies and gentlemen, we have Osama Mohammed with us here in the house. Welcome, my friend. Glad to have you here. And if we look here at our map, that's us there, and that's the estimated TD, our top of descent. Looking good. Here's a little bit of a cinematic for you guys, just to kind of give you a feel of, you know, what the aircraft looks like in terms of the texturing. And while the 3D model, I think, is a good 3D model, I think this specific livery, it hasn't been done very well in my view. It's one of the default. There are some very nice liveries, by the way, for the 767-400, but this one is definitely not one of the, you know, good liveries in my view. Still looks decent. I like Turkish Airlines. I really like their livery, but this one is not very high resolution. Well, it is, but I don't think it's done very well, if you ask me. That's just my view of the default deliveries there that ship with the aircraft. Overall, it looks very nice. The sands are definitely lousy on this aircraft. They definitely need work. Thank you very much, Carl. Yeah, I do second that for sure. Since I've been to Westover ARB and saw the C5, only saw the outsides. I actually saw the C5 in person at the Kuwait Air Show 2021, was it? Yeah, 2021. During the air show, they had a massive C5 there, and I was able to actually go. They had the cargo door open, and yeah, it's a huge beast. Very, very nice aircraft indeed. I would love to fly on board one of them one day. All right, so if we look here now, progress. All right, we'll just leave this on VNAV for the time being. All right, if we go to the reference here, and we still can't see the. By the way, on the 767, you don't have to key in the ILS frequency, but you should be able to see it under nav radio. So that would be the ILS right here and the approach course as well. But it is all automatic, so you don't really need to do anything there. We do need to set our flaps, so we are going to do flaps full. And for the speed, we're going to say 153 /153. All right, there we go. All right. We're going to continue to use time compression there. FI, it cost about 110k per hour to operate in. Oh, wow. That's a lot. That is a lot. Thanks for the info, Carl. I even have a VHS of the 1993 air show. Oh, how cool. So, so that was a bit of an update of what's happening, throughout 2023 for me. I have decided now on the Twitch/YouTube, I am going to be applying for the affiliate program with Twitch, and I will probably alternate between Twitch and YouTube. And probably the strategy moving forward is that I will stream X-Plane on YouTube and stream Microsoft Flight Simulator on Twitch. That is the plan moving forward. So yeah, definitely expect some streams on Twitch. And when I am on Twitch, I will make sure that I do post in the community tab the schedule or the day and the stream details, so that you are able to follow me on Twitch. But if you are not following me currently on Twitch, I recommend that you do. It does help me on Twitch, but then it will also help kind of bring us all in one place when I'm streaming on that platform. So yeah. The Twitch channel is twitch.tv/Q8Pilot. So you can just go and follow there, and we'll begin streaming starting this coming weekend. I might not be able to stream this coming Saturday as it's been the case for, I think, many months now, as I do have a family commitment that I need to attend to on Saturday. But we'll see. Maybe I'll make it a late stream. I'm not sure still, but more than likely I will not be able to. So if I don't, the stream is going to be postponed until Sunday, and it will more than likely be on Twitch and Microsoft Flight Simulator. So we'll see. We'll see. Guys, if anyone has C777 with Salty Mod, can anyone show the glide slope and the localizer diamonds? Because I'm unable. Same thing here, Aviation Lover. You're not alone, so don't worry about it. By the way, the Captain Sim 777, in my view, is not worth it. It's just really a lousy aircraft altogether. Not worth the money, not worth the time. Just, you know, it's not worth it. Well, you can see the nice reflections here in the cockpit. I think the shadows, though, still in X-Plane, they still need work. So they're still kind of, you know, you can see the jagged lines here. Not so much on this side, but definitely can see it here. And I hope they fix that with time. All right, finally we get the top of descent. So top of descent is about in 144 nautical miles. So that's cool. Again, time compression does help. Is the cockpit layout you have right now possible to have on all the 767s for flight factor? If I understand your question correctly, you're saying that you want to take this cockpit and put it on the 757? Or on the 767-300? Is that the question? And if that is the question, I'm not sure why you would want to do that. Fly Lilo, ladies and gentlemen, is in the house. Fly Lilo, how are you doing, my friend? Guys, Fly Lilo is the guy behind the Fly Lilo nonprofit organization that helps the disabled in our community to enjoy flight simulation and gaming by providing them with adaptive gaming equipment. And for those of you who've donated during the last Christmas Fly Lilo event, please do make sure you check my Instagram and follow Fly Lilo on Instagram as well. You can see what your donations, how your donations have been put to good use. And I'm very proud ambassador of the Fly Lilo project, and I will continue to support them for as long as I remain in this in this hobby and beyond, without a doubt. Phoebe C. I wish I could say her name. Bem. Yeah, Fivic. Is it Fivic Bem? Welcome aboard, my friend. Glad to have you here. Thank you very much for your support. AvGeek09er. Hello, my friend. Welcome aboard. I'm at Queen Ali Airport and the sim waiting for you at the gate. Thank you very much. Yeah. Appreciate it. By the way, I haven't been to Jordan. In fact, I have not been to any of the Middle Eastern countries except for Dubai, Bahrain, and Saudi Arabia. That's it. Saudi Arabia, it's been a very, very long time since I've been there. Very long time. So the last time I was in Saudi Arabia was probably back when I was 16 years old. Was it 16? Yeah, 16 years old was the last time I was in Saudi. Bahrain, no. I've been to Bahrain in more recent years, and Dubai as well, but that's about it. I've been once to Sharm el-Sheikh in Egypt, but that's about it. Yeah. You should visit us in Abu Dhabi. I've been to Abu Dhabi, Osama, but I haven't stayed in it. I went there for 1 day exactly. We had a business meeting. We met we were going for a client visit, and we just went there, spoke to the guys at the bank, and then left. So I didn't really spend much time in Abu Dhabi, but yeah, I hear that it's very nice. and maybe I should plan a visit in the near future. All right, I'm gonna go ahead now and remove time compression as we get closer to top of descent, and you can see it here in the display. And we are about 78 nautical miles now from top of descent, and the initial approach altitude at Queen Alia is 33. No, let's go here. So it is about 5,000. So the final fix at 4,500. All right. So we're going to reset the MCP altitude to 4,500. All right, 4,500 is set, and we are going to grab the weather information. So let's go to flight briefing and weather. And if we look down here at Queen Alia International, 10 knots. Ooh, check this out, guys. Looks like it's going to be a rough landing there. QNH is 1011. We have a few clouds at 2,500, scattered at 3,000. Current temperature is 7 Celsius. So it looks like, yeah, there is some drizzle there, it looks like. So yeah, we're in for some interesting weather at our destination. Matt, Flight Sim, hello my friend, welcome aboard. First rain weather they got in 2023 since, ooh, really? Wow. We've had so much rain in Kuwait this year, and it was really, really heavy rain. Very, very heavy. Right, so we are approaching top of descent now, and let's take a look here at the outside real quick. Yeah, definitely you can see the accumulation of clouds here as we arrive into our destination. So now we are probably getting very close to. We go here. All right, so you can see that we're heading. This is Tel Aviv. So we're going to go right past Tel Aviv, and then we're probably going to pass by Jerusalem, Ramallah, in Palestine, Bethlehem, or Beit Lahem, as we say in Arabic. And then we're going to go, so this is Jordan here. So yeah, definitely we're going through, no, I don't think Ramallah, I don't think, we're just going to come here. Netanya is the actual route, but the aircraft seems to be heading in a different direction. Why is it doing that? It looks like whatever the path is drawn by Volanta is not the same path that is in the FMC, so there's a little bit of variation there. So, Saffron Man, thank you very much for adding me as your friend in Volanta. Appreciate it, my friend. Very kind of you. Oh, how cool. Fly Lilo is now an official Xbox partner. That is very cool. I'm very, very happy for that. How to add a message in chat. I'm in the server. New to Discord. Yeah, just do it in general chat. That's fine. That's very good, Fly Lilo. I'm very happy for you guys. Congratulations. And again, I'm happy to support you guys anytime, anywhere, in whatever shape or means. Just let me know whatever you guys need, and I'll be more than happy to support you guys. It's a very good cause, and yeah, I'm all in, guys, for any support that is required. Renz, hello, my friend. Welcome aboard. Glad to have you. How's the plane queuing? Dan, so I think, thank you very much, Randa. Appreciate it. So I think this aircraft is Flight Factor's best work to date. It is, by the way, it has a lot of depth in terms of system simulation. And is it perfect? No, it's not. I think it needs a lot of work, in my view, still, in terms of performance optimization. Definitely requires work. The sounds are terrible on this aircraft. Both the interior sounds, they just copied the sounds. If you look at the 757, the 767-300, and the 767-400, they all have, and the 777, by the way, all have the same interior sounds. And this is just so, to me, it's an immersion breaker. This aircraft, however, was featured in the top 10 payware aircraft for X-Plane 12. Because if you look at the depth of system simulation, it's quite detailed in terms of the system simulation. The texturing is reasonably very well. So overall, it's a good aircraft to have. It's a fun aircraft to fly. But I just hope that Flight Factor pays a little more attention to things like the sounds, the textures, and the control panel. The control panel on this one is actually not bad. I kind of prefer the new ones. This one is a little clunky, if you will. But yeah, overall, I think it's a good aircraft. Probably a in 7 between 7 and 8, 7.5 out of 10, something like that. Yeah. But yeah, it's a good aircraft. Out of the Flight Factor range, this is probably the best one in terms of system simulation. And but my personal favorite, Flight Factor favorite, is the 777. Just because I like the 777. I just hope that they bring it to X-Plane 12. Jafar, hello, my friend. Welcome aboard. 767, one of my favorite for X-Plane. Yeah, it's a good aircraft. It's definitely a good aircraft. All right, we're approaching top of descent, and as you can see here, not much longer after that will be our landing at Queen Alia International in Amman, Jordan. You're most welcome, Fly Lilo. Is there a problem with Volanta and VATSIM? It doesn't show VATSIM. I don't know. I have no clue. All planes in real life are avoiding Jerusalem airspace due to the war they are having. Oh. That could be it. Yeah, they might. They might. Though, by the way, if you look here, so if you look here, so this is Jerusalem. So we're actually not going through Jerusalem. This is Ralna. So, and this is Ramallah. So we're going actually away from it. So crossing kind of the West Bank, going into Amman, Jordan. So yeah, I think just, guys, I wish there was no conflict in the world. There's just conflict at every single level. At work, and just conflict is not a good thing. I just don't. Sometimes I don't understand why people just don't, just live in peace. I just don't get it. All right. We're gonna use the speed brakes to reduce our speed a little bit, and as you can see, we have begun the descent towards our destination. And here is what things look like here. Yeah. All right, let me go here. This is. Let me go to flight plan real quick, and we're going to bring this as well, and we're going to step through. Alright, so that is let's do this. Okay, so step through. It's going to do some funny things here. You guys see that? Final fix. Step through. AMN, from AMN it's DJ6 160J, and then it's QAA. So where is that's QAA? And then it's solar. So from here it's gonna go there. And from solar, let's step through. From solar, it's mid-row, so this one here. So it's kind of coming this way, and then we're coming that way. Very strange. Yeah. What we can do is we can take solar and skip AM, so from Amman, so we can actually do the following. Alright, so we're going to go from here to here and execute. So from AMN, we're going to go direct to solar. That's much better. It's not drawing. It's going there. Alright, so it's an arc, that's why. Looks like it's a DME arc. Bug it seems, yeah. Looks very strange. Jan, thanks you very much for being a subscriber here at the channel. Appreciate it, my friend. That definitely looks like it's some sort of a bug. Alright. Alright, we're going to configure the aircraft. Let's set the auto brake to 2. And we'll just, and the altimeter is 1011. I'm going to go ahead and go to vertical speed. I'm going to start reducing our speed to 220 knots. There we go. Alright, let's switch this back to map. This definitely looks very strange. Alright. Here's what I'll do. We are definitely not on the right path, or we are way too high. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to allow the aircraft to descend a little bit, and then we are going to go to solar. So for the time being, we'll just continue on this present heading a little longer until we have cleared some. Looks like there's a little bit of mountains there as well, but as you can see here, we are way too high. So we're gonna just continue on the present heading and descend, continue to reduce our speed, and then we'll make the turn back to solar and for our landing. I think that's probably the most sensible thing to do, considering what I'm seeing here. I think the FFC sees that in ARC instruction and freaks out. Yeah, that's exactly right, Carl. Yeah, it's again, that's something that definitely it's got to be fixed by Flight Factor. But yeah, I think we're just gonna continue on the current present heading, heading of 081 degrees. Continue to descend, and then we will head over back to the to solar to intercept the localizer for runway 26 right at Queen Alia and land. Yeah. Mr. Vegalis, would you say the 767 from Flight Factor is worth it? Yeah, it is worth it. In my view, it's not that bad. It was again featured in my top 10 payload aircraft for X-Plane 12. I think it is by far their best work so far. I've tried the Flight Factor, by the way, A320, and it doesn't look very good. So, all right, we're approaching 11,000 feet, 18,000 feet, and we're going to set the barrel reference to 1011. Right, 10, come on, 1011. 1011. Excellent. And we're still looking good. I think we are good to begin the turn now. So if I go to LNAV, not on intercept heading. Yes, that is correct. And we're going to turn now towards solar. There we go.
Progress is 145, destination Lahore, Juliet 112, Badal 110 departure, flight level 310 initially, Stockholm departure 1022.
What is our current speed? We're still actually pretty... I think we're still pretty high as well. Still. We should be fine. If we look here, actually... we might actually need to do another turn, guys. But we'll see. Because that is the runway there. And we're definitely too high. So the speed brake still extended. It is still extended. You can see the glide slope needle coming up here. Again, if you have a level change, we are doing okay in terms of the. I'm going to keep the vertical speed because we definitely want to descend. But what I'm worried about is that we're still too high and too fast. So yeah. Right, 10,000 here, so we're going to turn on the landing lights. Runway turn-off lights are on. And let's see here, everything here is good. Alright. We're actually now doing okay. So we're going to begin the turn. Alright, so we're going to go to, where is our approach? Approach. There we go. Alright, let's turn off the terrain. The localizer is captured. Definitely some clouds there. Right, we're doing much better now. And so we can reduce our rates of descent to about 1,500 feet. And we're looking at just landed at CYZ from, right, Coal Badger. That's actually a good landing rate. Q8, enter a hold. That's okay. I think we are good. And let's go ahead and clear that. I think we're okay. We're reducing our speed. And we continue the descent. We're actually looking pretty good now. Visibility is not exactly where we want it to be, but nonetheless we're okay. That's the final fix for runway 26 right. And the runway is now ahead of us. Auto brake is on. All the landing lights are on. And it looks like it's raining as expected. There was a drizzle as per the METAR that we've seen. And we are now approaching. Alright, so we are actually looking pretty good. We're a bit slightly too fast. So we can go to, ooh, not heading, speed. Alright, so let's go to about 180, 181. Right, there we go. And the final approach speed is 153. And alright, speed check, laps 5. That's the final fix. Right, you can see the glide slope needle now starting to move. Speed check and flaps 15. Start reduce our speed. There we go. And landing gear is coming down. Speed brake is extended. We just need to arm it. But speed brake is armed. Glide slope captured. And we're going to go to our final speed of 153 knots. 153 is set. We're looking good. I can see the runway now. We have the runway in sight. Visibility isn't great, but we can still see the runway. Land 3 is activated. I think we will be able to do to land the aircraft ourselves today. Thank you very much. Keep saying that the airspeed is low. Yeah.
1,000.
Alright, I'm going to go ahead and disconnect the autopilot. You can't do it here, so we have to do it here. Alright, here we go. And my aircraft.
1,000.
Very strong wind here as we come into land. A 10-knot wind.
Orange Liner 303, clear to Naha Airport, via
500.
takeoff to departure, flight on route. Maintain flight level 240, scope 170.
All right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to kill the auto throttle. And my aircraft, auto throttle disconnected. That's not very good, guys.
303, device departure runway 34 right. Report pending.
Minimums. $100. 50.
There's going to be a floater there.
40.
Without a doubt.
Terrain. Too low. Terrain. Too low. Terrain. Too low. Terrain.
Okay.
20. 10.
And reverse. Why is the reverse not wanting to disengage?
Good morning, Air Beach 567, Narita delivery, go ahead.
Air Beach 567 to Digital
All right, there we go.
Airport, runway 3990, spot 411 Lima.
Air Beach
Well, again,
567,
the aircraft
clear to
doesn't really
Houston Airport
move.
Via Tetra 8 departure, Kimin Junction, flight en route. Maintain flight level 230.
Flaps were 15, yeah.
34,
Flaps were
03,
15. We did not. Why is the aircraft not moving? All right, here we go. Finally. All right. Yeah, we did not. The flaps. That's why the airspeed. We just got it all wrong today.
Air Beach 567, correct. Report when ready to start up.
Yeah, we'll take a look at the replay in just a second. But I'm not sure what's with the stuttering as well, which was very distracting during this flight. Yeah, not the best of my landings for sure. But yeah. And there's so much stuttering with this aircraft today. I'm not sure why.
5041 Narita delivery, contact ground control 121.75.
Number 12175,
Looks like snow a bit. It has been raining at in Jordan, so according to the METAR. But I'm just not sure why is so much stuttering. By the way, this airport is by TAI Models, and I will be very honest with you guys. This is probably one airport by TAI Models that I don't recommend. It's actually not very. A good landing is one you can walk away from. Yeah, of course. I mean, but yeah, I mean, this is one airport I actually do not recommend. I don't think it's very well made. To be very honest with you guys. I did purchase it because, we kind of show something a little different than default, since we're flying from a default airport. But yeah, I wasn't very impressed with this airport. It's got some nice features. It was originally developed for X-Plane 11, and I think it was recently received updates for compatibility with X-Plane 12. Of course, you can see the the water there, the surface refraction done in this version, but overall the airport is not what I'm accustomed to from TAI Models. His airports are normally much better than this, but yeah, it's if you like flying into this part of the world and you want to fly into Jordan, then this airport is probably a good alternative to the default, but is not one that I would personally recommend as as a wow airport or a must-have or anything like that. But yeah, it is available if you if you want to fly to something other than default. Thank you very much, Yahya. Appreciate it, my friend. Man, the stutters are just
Flight plan route, Badal 1 Delta departure.
so
Flight
much.
level 310 initially is called 3151.
So there's some work that Flight Factor needs to do for sure. Because this is not very good. Stuttering like that is not very good. And then there is no water effect as well. So normally you get the splash effect. That's not there. And you can see how the airport is done here. And in my view, not very good. All right, parking brake is set. And we're going to go ahead and take a look at our landing. This guy still wants us to go to the marshaller, but we're going to ignore him completely. And we're going to go for our replay. All right, there we go. Go play. And there we go. All right. So obviously, not having the flaps full, we were getting a low speed warning. Not so much turning on the exterior, but on the interior, definitely. Yeah, you see that? How the aircraft is moving. Let me correct things here. Just look at this view. Looks so nice, nevertheless. Then a big flow there. That probably, by the way, guys, this should have been a go-around in my view. Hey, James, how are you doing, my friend? But yeah, it was definitely a very long flow. And we couldn't reduce the speed quickly because of the flaps. We didn't have the right flap setting.
Morning, good.
But yeah, everything else is uneventful after the landing. There you go. That's the wing view for you guys right here. Yeah. And there you have it. And that's the stop that we made on the runway. The reversers weren't being retracted. Well, anyway, Beluga 1 PC, how are you doing? How much difference flaps make? Absolutely, Beluga 1 PC, absolutely. Thomas said thanks for the video. Bonjour from France. Well, hello, my friend. Welcome aboard. It's actually good evening here, of course, in Kuwait. Lewis, hello, my friend. Welcome aboard. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you very much, Rand. I appreciate it. Always encouraging. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Asama. Yeah, the approach is definitely a very interesting approach into Queen Alia. This is actually my very first time, even in the sim, flying into Jordan. So it was definitely quite an experience for me. Again, guys, as a quick summary of this stream, we flew from Antalya today, which was a default airport, and then cruising at 37,000 feet. The approximate flight time is about 539 nautical miles is the distance we've cleared during this flight. We came to land at this Payware airport by Thai Models, which is Queen Alia, and it is actually an airport I do not recommend unless you really want a Payware airport for this region. Then it's okay to get it. It's just not it's not at par with the other quality airports by Thai Models, but nonetheless it's okay. And we've had several issues with our altitude. Flap settings wasn't good. And if we take a look here at Volanta, and we take a look at the landing rate, was actually 189 FPM at 161. Our speed should have been 153. And you can also see the wind at 231 degrees, 11 knot wind. So very strong wind as we came into landing, 1.26 Gs. That's, you know, okay. It's not bad, but the flight contained several errors on my part, so nothing wrong with the aircraft itself. But all the errors that you saw were pilot induced, and so the aircraft is actually pretty well modeled, I think, by Flight Factor. Those are my concluding remarks for this live stream. Thank you very much, Osama Pampa Borga. Hello, my friend. Welcome. And I want to thank you all, guys, for tuning in this evening to this live stream. It's been definitely a lot of fun, and it's been a good relief from the entire workday stress that I've had today. So it was a welcoming evening for me, and I hope it was equally welcoming for you guys. Until next time, please take care of yourselves and each other, and I will see you all very soon. Thanks for tuning in, and bye-bye for now.
Just 154 heading down, that is pronounced the full facing west, Cockpit Victor, and it's now still.
Victor 71013, South Full Phase 1, 154.
Photos.